What's up YouTube's PZSGN here. Well, today I'm going to be doing a review of a Kindle game. It's been a little while since I've done a review on a Kindle related game, but I figured before I go ahead and start the review, I would like to let you all know that the date of recording this video is the 3rd of December 2011. If you do not believe me, have a look at my crappy phone. See, it is Saturday, the 3rd of December 2011. It's currently 8:30 p.m. So, now you can believe me, because the phone said so. Why am I making such a big deal out of the date? Well, because, my school has decided to do something frankly disgusting. I'm not even going to try to explain it, just have a look at this following picture. Okay, hopefully that explains it. Yes, they decided to block YouTube like some sort of crazy people, like they are. I do not know why, but unfortunately that laptop is the only working computer that I have that I can use, and that has been what I've been editing and uploading my videos with. Now there is a particular program on there called DELL WEBCAM Central that I might be able to use to upload this video. I will try that. I will try every friggin' possible thing I can possibly do to get this stupid video up. If that doesn't work, well, wow. Hopefully I will be able to do the 12 apps to Christmas, which I haven't gotten any suggestions yet. I've put that up on in November, and I'm going to start that in 10 days, and so there's your quick little reminder. Hopefully I'll be able to get this video up so that way it will work, and you can do that. Alright, so, without further ado, sorry about the particular intro there, let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so I'm going to be reviewing a game that is called Blocked. And, well, hang on. Yes, I'm going to be reviewing a game that is called Blocked. It is right here. If you have never heard of the game, if you've ever heard of the game from ThinkFun called Rush Hour, this game is pretty much the exact same concept. You probably have a version of this game on maybe an iPod Touch or you probably have a version of this already if you have like a smartphone or something. Chances are you've already got a version of this game, but they decided to make this for the Kindle. And I'm going to show you how it works. So, let's go ahead and click on it and check it out. There it is, Blocked. So let's have a look at this particular menu. As you can see, we've got some options here. We've got Start Game, Continue Saved Game, Tutorial, and Credits. So that's basically that. Let's just go ahead and do a Start Game. Let's try that again. Start Game. There we go. Just for sake of demonstration, for those of you who might never have heard of this particular game, let's just go ahead and start with an easy level. Alright, so this is basically how it looks. This right here, this little dot, is actually your cursor. If you use the little D-pad right here, you can move that around, like so. Now, this dark block here, if you notice there's a hole right here. Your excuse me. The goal is to get this block out the hole. Basically, you want to put it through the hole. You'll see how that works. So, the way you do that is by sliding these blocks around. So, in order to do that, just move the particular cursor over a particular block that you wish to move. Click on it and move it. You can move it left or right. Depending on the orientation will determine which direction you can move it. If it's facing this way, you can only move it left and right. But if it's facing this way, you can only move it up or down. Moving it left and right will not work in this case. So that's how it works. Now we don't even need to touch this one in this particular configuration because of the way it's set up, like this. So there we go. We can now proceed to move the block out the hole. It's a little jerky, but what can you expect from an e-ink screen? So it says level finished, and then there's level 2. So you probably get the idea. Now let's go ahead and let's go ahead and play through this real quickly. So we just move this over here. Again, this block right here, obviously you don't really need to touch that. It's not in anybody's way, unless if you start messing with this block, then it would be in the way. But that's a bit unnecessary. And there you go, level finished. So yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. So it's pretty easy going from here. So let's go ahead and hit menu and go back to the main menu here and hit OK. And we're going to go ahead and check out a slightly harder medium. None of these medium levels have been played. Actually, let's not do the first level. Let's do a random level. Let's go. Alright. Let's see. I thought I could go. Oh, there are several pages of these. Alright, well, let's do just a random level. Let's do level 15. Alright, so just so that way, even though this is a spoiler to level 15, it's not like a direct, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. So, yeah, this one looks slightly interesting. As you can see right here, the minimum required moves is 9. Actually, you can't see that. I'm sorry, this light here. I need that light for, well, do I need that? Actually, I don't need that light. Well, I do not know. I'm very confused right now. Hang on. There you go. Now you can see it. It says right here that your minimum required moves is 9. And then right here, it shows how many moves you've actually done. Okay? Now, what it means by move, like as you can see, I've got my cursor on this block right here. If I go ahead and select it and start moving it around, you'll notice that the moves are not updating. It's when I let go of the block by pressing the center button again, that it actually updates the moves counter. So there you go. Okay, so clearly we're not going to beat the minimum moves, so let's see if we can get this in 11 moves, because that's kind of what we're going to do. So let's try moving this one first, and then moving this one up. Now we're going to bring this over here, and y'all probably already seen something, and you're like, why didn't you do it that way? Yeah, actually, it's weird. Whenever you watch somebody play this game, you see something completely obvious that you can do, that they can do to get, to actually get the minimum moves, and they usually don't do it. It always annoys me. But when you yourself play it, you do not notice those obvious things. At least that's the way it works for me. It's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah. Let's see. Oh man, this one's actually harder than I would expect. I mean, this is only a medium level. Let's see, can I get out of here? That might be nice. Okay, here we go. I can move this up here, and we've already passed the minimum level. Remember, we switched to 11 moves because I did that one little demonstration, but now we're at 17 moves, so oh well. Now we can get out of there. Wow, that was actually a hard level. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. There's level 16, which looks freaking scary. Sometimes the scary-looking levels are actually easier than the easy-looking levels, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. That's basically all the game is. It's basically a game of Rush Hour. Let's go ahead and hit menu and go back to the main menu here and start game. Let's go down to very hard. Let's go to level 27. Check out a very hard level. Now, as you can see, we've got the minimum moves is 24, so it takes a minimum of 24 moves to solve this. So, let's see if I can do it within those moves. Probably not, if I couldn't do that medium one within the amount of moves. So, where do we start? That is a very good question. This over here. And then bring this down. Again, y'all probably are seeing something that, I'm not seeing. It's like, yeah. I don't know why that is, though. I mean, it's like, whenever I watch somebody play this particular game, on any device, really, even, like, the physical Rush Hour game, I'm always like, wow, I can't believe you're missing that. And, they never seem to do what makes sense for them to do. But then when I start playing the game, I don't notice those little things. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess what it is because when someone else is playing the game, you're not focused on trying to solve the puzzle. You might just be watching them solve it, and then you just happen to be looking at a way to solve it, and then you just see something. I don't know. You're not actually, like, moving the... I don't know. I really don't understand. It's just a weird thing that I've noticed. Okay, let me see if I can get this. This one is hard. well, what do you expect? It's in the very hard category. Hello. Yeah, right here it shows your particular difficulty setting and the level number, which, as you can clearly see right there, I'm on level 27. Well, maybe you can clearly see that. I don't know. Maybe you can clearly see that there's a minimum of 24 moves, but I can't because my camera has a very deceiving screen. I've noticed. Okay, let's give up because there's no way I'm going to be able to beat that quickly. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get out of here. So that's pretty much blocked. It's pretty simple. It doesn't really require that much explanation. I just thought I'd show you a bit of gameplay. Yes, the very hard levels do get very hard. Now, one of the things I absolutely hate about this game, you see, for some reason, I've just gotten extremely paranoid with my Kindle. If you look at my buttons here, look at my back button in comparison to my home button. As you can see, the back button is a lot more shinier. I get back to the home screen with the back button. It's just the way I am. I don't like using the home button because, to me, you know, the Kindle is now storing that particular app that you're running or that particular book in its RAM, and it's just going to go slower, and the device is already pretty slow as it is. So, you know, that's just me. That's just what I prefer to do. When you hit the back button here, it actually will not go back. I am pushing it, as you can maybe see. That's actually much better looking, but I wouldn't want to hold it like this in the entire review. That might get annoying. But yeah, I mean, I'm pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, it does not go back. If I hit the menu button, actually in this case, the menu button does nothing. There's no way to get out of here. The only way you can get out is by hitting home. Now here's the problem. If I were to hit back here, it takes me right back into blocked, which annoys me because, you know, I usually just push and hold it until it goes back home. I mean, it's stupid, I know, it's just my own little thing, but, yeah, that's just something I don't like. You know, it just bugs me. And in order to make it stop doing that, you actually have to go in. I mean, if you're not like me, and if you just push the home button, which I'm sure most people do, it's just, for me, that's just something that I do. I don't know why. But, if you know, if you are like me and you do use the back button, the only way you can get rid of it is to go into settings and then restart the Kindle, which I will not do. We're actually going to go back to the home screen, or not the home screen, the particular menu screen, so that we can, you know, have it there so we can talk about it more. Alright, so what do we got blocked? You know, if you're one of those people who likes to play games on your Kindle, and frankly, you know, I've got, you know, maybe you saw my games collection, I've got several games. I've got, I think, 11 in there. More than half of them I have not even opened. Honestly, I've never even touched them. I just see a game that I think is interesting, and I get it, but then, for some reason, I just don't play it immediately, and then I forget about it. So, I don't really use the Kindle for playing games. In fact, what I mainly use the Kindle for is internet browsing, and I do read more, you know, obviously, especially that now that I have I am in an English class right now. Obviously, I use it for reading a bit more, but yeah, you know, when English class is over next semester, I don't know what I'll use it for. Might turn into what happened last summer. I didn't even use it at all last summer, but yeah, if you're one of those people who likes to play games on your Kindle, you might actually really enjoy this. You know, just something to do, I guess, I don't know, where you're just tired of reading, you just want to play a game or something. Yeah, you can do this. It's, you know, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna melt your brains, obviously. It's, you know, it's a puzzle game, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And for some people, it's addicting. I have a friend, and we were coming back from a particular retreat a few weeks ago, and I let him play with my Kindle, and he's like, why is Rescue the Block, as you can see, if you can see the title right there, it says blocked, Rescue the Block. He thought that meant that Rescue the Block was blocked, like you couldn't get to it. It was blocked for some stupid reason. Like literally, it was like access denied, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I told him that, oh, that's actually just, blocked is the actual name of the game, so he then clicks on it, he sees what kind of game it is, and he played this game from when we left to when we arrived at our church to unload. And that was about an hour, and I want to say it was an hour trip, maybe an hour and a half, I can't remember. But yeah, a full straight hour, maybe hour and a half of just playing this. So, yeah, I mean, you might get addicted to it. I have absolutely no idea. But yeah, I do find it's easier to get addicted to a particular game that you do not own, as opposed to getting addicted to a game that you do own. I don't know, that's just what I found at least. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If I had to rate it, I'd say it's a really great game for a Kindle. You know, very innovative control scheme, I would say. So yeah, I have to say it's pretty cool. I never really expected that I'd play a game like this on my Kindle, so heck, I'd give it a thumbs up. But in terms of you know, how much I enjoy this type of game, there is a time when I enjoy this type of game, but then I kind of got out of it, and so I don't really enjoy it that much anymore. But yeah, if you're the kind of person who likes to play Rush Hour, I would definitely recommend this for anybody who's a Rush Hour fan. It's a really great game. So that's about it. Sorry for smacking my tongue like all the time. Keep catching myself doing that, and usually it annoys me during editing, but oh well. Yeah, anyway, hopefully I'll be able to get this video uploaded. There we go again. It's something a lot of little kids do, especially when like they're trying to do, like they're talking to an older person, they're like, you know, they smack their tongue all the time, and you're like, why are you smacking your tongue? And I smack my tongue all the time when I'm doing videos, and I can't help it for some reason. So, yeah, I think I do it too much, but anyway, almost did it there. Yeah, anyway, okay, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. Adios.